Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Rahmanirrahim maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim.
Side rek di def seen i bagages mais ñu ngi kontaan ci li ngeen teew bu baax a baax waaye tàccu leen seen bopp fan si ma gis kenn du yéen Misma tey dañuy lëbbal swag ba mu nekk tey ok ñu tàmbali rek mbir mi waaw yegg si waaw ok ok ñu bàyyi la rek nga introduce sa bopp.
Yes, Assalamualaikum. My name is Kela Kamara. I am a freelance journalist right now. I'm working with Capital FM Radio. I must say that I actually work very hard to make sure this personal success today by contacting all the media houses you are seeing here today. My apologies that most of them cannot make it because there's a similar program concert going on right now at the July 22nd Square in Banjul. And most of the media houses told me that they will be going there as well. So we managed to have these ones. But if everything worked as planned, there would have been more media houses here today. So just as I said, my name is Kela Kamara and I'm glad to be here. My first question, I have several questions, but I will ask one and pass the mic and later allow my colleagues to ask other questions. My first question will go to Clydos Taylor, right? Pronounce it right? Yes, we understand this is not your first artist, this is not your first project in this country. You did one with another artist. We don't know what happened to that one. Many people are saying that one wasn't a success. It wasn't a success story. So how are you going to convince us that this one is going to be a success story? Thank you.
Okay, if I just say number one, professionalism, dedication. Oh. I'm getting used to this now.
Yeah.
If I just say the difference is professionalism, dedication, and starting with from the scratch. You're right, I have worked with two other previous artists before. I've worked with Amina Ponte, and I've worked with Jenny Spotify, send me an email, say, oh, your favorite artist, Misma, album is out. And I was really shocked. I didn't know that I have Jokado Records, and I already know about it. But that's the main difference. The main difference is the attitude, if I just say that, the attitude to the art. The others, even though we produced, I repackaged their previous albums, we did start recording, but then it didn't go for one reason or other. They lost interest in the art, so I couldn't force them. I had to move on. So basically, that's the difference. The difference is attitude and professionalism, and I must say that in both attitude and professionalism, I found Misma to be 100% at all times. And I know Prince Makai, who produced most of the songs on the album, have just joined us, and I'm sure he'll attest to that I'm a very hard master. In fact, he had a taste of my hardness, the name of how hard I could be. The situation, I'll finish. The situation is that, yes, I am based in the UK, I'm a lawyer by trade, but I've got a passion for music, I've got a passion for Gambian music, that's why I'm here, that's why I started Jokado Records. No one is backing me. Everything, every penny comes from me. But the passion to see Gambian music forward, that's what pushed me to this. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Jërëjëf, merci. Ba satisfied si answer? Or you have another question?
You have another question?
I think my colleagues will answer.
Okay.
Good morning to each and everyone present right now, most especially Misma. I'm wishing you all the best in your album, there with your Jokado Records. As you just said that some of the artists that you have worked with not succeed or not make it with him. So I'm wishing you all the best with him. But the question I have for you is, what inspired you in the music?
Thank you so much for your wonderful question. Like I just said, I'm from the period family. That's my dad here, the great kora player from So to Masere, the Gambia, and he was based in the US, teaching the whites of the culture, of the Malay culture, and of the Torah too. So, like I said in all my interviews, being a griot doesn't mean that you have to sing right. I think it's a matter of person, how you feel. This is something I have loved for since my childhood. Actually, I did so many, I have got so many careers when it comes to life, but basically, music is my #1 career. So it's all about person and the love I have for music. And also, like we all see, being a lady in the Gambia doing music, it's like men are dominating day by day. This is what we want to change here, because we want the female artists to dominate and break the wall. This is the aim of Misma and the Jokani Records. So it's one of the things that really pushed me to work hard to achieve this great album today. And we will keep on working until we get to that great, to see the Gambia, distribute the Gambia music to the whole world. So it's all about person and love. Thank you.
social issues. To be specific, I think not all the curiosity. Muhammad Lako and Thomas Close and what's part. What you have decided here and Bomoying car at the Dow of an whole member in the Tarapol and in Tarayana.
Kabake, personal diatanya, akan konsep lela. Kamu ngani jabi menado, boleh kalau kau take it's high time female artists and artists in general, because Italian meletole society dati, dole society dati, nime society tora emafuno, dole nyata do kula kata di mola, nim membo wokono, niyo lamoy bi asila problem solve nole ayatara Misma mantaraji. Because niye sutura album jibe concept me be bakono, it's like dunia kono bi wala betata, like alalake. Destiny, molu mankang, bulkondi molu mankanya, molu mankai koi bati nyala ay munekela. Because ite nyongo bi ale mun dale manka, dom doleti Misma mu Misma ji dom doleti. We are all destined to be what we're supposed to be in life, right? So muna nyela te nyola kare nyato tati nyala, mune jarte yala. Bi ni aje ngo concept strong ni wala nati album. Album mo nyi jam duro man dominate ni, but concept will dominate. For the society, because laftale wal mebe jamano kan bi melka eni ala moy bi asa hani ma be pondino but asa jama ku jama dedano society konole. That's the reason why so sutura album ni strong concepts less yata than actually praising Jamoduro. Thank you.
Thank you. Misma, question about it's about sometimes they come in for Igonalka Kaito City. Nali alam ko nimbot ng Angleterra wala nimbot ng Amerika pero niya kaito at yalla drum auto ka sign na drum aleta. Lafakan nilang wala ikay mo na sign ini Joka do records because na mo la kumakama do ba fokang ko bela album mo wala on most of social media platforms. Jama hanani na kuya at la social media platforms itla album mo la puro be kala kala account malam fawloje malam abete ba sign mune ba to la kaito wala ite muna sign anu jama kan mo ka kuya in case na ni kuya pala ko puro bi la account ba pala yo be
Point of correction, ani moma kuya. I'll make that very clear. Ani moma kuya yala doku ala ne ka dan di dulato. Momo ina la doku nya ala le ka dan anyata dan ndur ansala woto but ani moma kuya because ani ne be doku go up till now to nya doku mantara je but good reason yo be la hani side. And possibly doku sinamo je ko reke is possible. Contract na actually mama moka see in public you have a contract secret before you don't do that, right? But so summarize the one in dunia be nyame side Amre nyone tuwe so ye ni be ko kono for ya karang ya resign even contract ni be dunana ngamre for la time ta because ka fa ko lafta tole la lafta ko do la wala lafta tala tubabu le madra wo misma la fe ko hamoti da fama wotati nanga ngadu contract kono be alonko ma akisi am certified just because of name lafta wala ko do wala tamo contract minimum album contract is actually a sign between Joker Record and I. Basically, the maximum of time so I decide on the album, but as I decide was when you not both parties be content, contract going still as an external. But as I'm talking to you, contract follow work on follow and go bandolado. So it's possible extension of an calendar, but contract being signed between Misma and Joker Record. Clean contract le me alongo. Even if for them one to even nakeda, still both parties will benefit the maintain inshallah. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mariam Sla from Gambia TV. My question goes to Daddy. Sorry, I can't say the full name. I see that the males are dominating right here, and then I would allow that. Okay, my question is, you have said it earlier that the album will be on all digital platforms. Do you think that people will be interested in these CDs that you just brought? Thank you.
Yes. Number one, CDs have got an added value compared to the digital platform. The CDs obviously they've got the booklet, which is I think is very interesting. But we've only made a minimum number of CDs. We haven't made too many thousands. It's quite a minimal amount for sale. So I know some people still use CDs. The CDs, as I said, will also be available in a small amount around the world. And people do still use CDs. That's why I've just made a limited amount. But yes, people still do use CDs, and I expect them to be sold. What's crazy? Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I just put it close to my mouth next time. You know what? Yes, I do believe that they will sell because they've got great pictures, great booklet, which the online platform doesn't have. Because online CD or what they have the front cover, they wouldn't have the 8-page booklet that this one has. And I think there's something about holding an actual CD in your hand, especially if you're a fan, you want to hold the CD and at that place you've got Misma CD. And also not everybody has got access to downloading CDs online, so yes, that's why I will make a limited amount of CDs.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Memra Fati from Standard. I just want to ask Misma, what are some of the challenges you have been receiving, and are you facing any crisis in your music sector? Are you finding it very difficult, and are you receiving support from your friends?
Thank you so much. Life is all about challenges, right? In anything that you're doing. Well, especially when it comes to music. Like I just said here, being a lady, a mother, being into music, dividing your life into so many parts, it's never easy. Working for a 40-track album with strong concept, it was never an easy task. It was a big, big challenge for me. Sleepless nights, you don't sleep sometimes. Like I said, being a mother, you miss your baby for days, you don't have time for him. What about what you believe in? And believe in what guys can do, you can do it. Sometimes without selling out yourself or doing something in return. You can work hard and achieve it in a clean way, which we have today. And it's all about patience too. It's a tough one. It's a tough one because it's all about patience. Time. Gonna be delayed. You would think that sometimes you're never gonna get there because what's happening when people approach you At the end of the day, it's a different story. So, but as you believe in it and you have the love, you know that have this belief inside you, one day the right person is gonna come, and that's the today with the Africa. We work hard, and it's all based on professional, nothing else until we get into this today with this great album. But the challenges, I cannot count them one by one. It's been a tough journey for me. The experiences I have into music before getting here was not a good one, but alhamdulillah, today we are here with our clean and professional, clean work with nothing, no condition album here that I can be proud and look up anywhere and talk without looking back. That this lady here has made it without being insulted, without getting into anything that people will talk bad about me. So alhamdulillah, I thank God for that. Thank you.
My question goes to Misma. I am Esothan from Korea Music. Misma, how long have you been in the music industry? And what are your expectations from people?
Well, my expectations?
From people, from your fans.
Okay, thank you. Well, like I said, I'm from a great family. I'm born into it. But born into it, being from a great family doesn't mean that you have to sing, right? It's a matter of choice and pattern. Oh, well, I've been singing since my childhood. Since school days, remembrance, in classrooms, nobody took me out sometimes, Sometimes I forgot that I'm in the classroom, but at the same time, I was a very intelligent student because I always come out first, second, I'm always from the first side. So it doesn't stop me from my education. Well, like I just said recently, I did so many things in life. I have so many careers actually, which I don't want to mention here one by one. Different from music, because that music is my number one. So I started music strictly like 4 years, but with a professional level to an extent of an album, that's just 2 years ago with the African Jokado team. Well, my fans, I'm so happy and I'm expecting high and high from them because you can see it yourself. They've been at my back all the time. Whenever when it comes to Misma, they all have sleepless nights, and they've been supportive, and they got my back. So I can just mention all that they've been doing for me, just to say thank you. And I know I'll be seeing more and more efforts from them as we go on with the album promotion up to the launching. Thank you, and thank you, my son.
Once again, my question goes to Misma. Misma, what gives you the belief that you're gonna make process in the Gambian music industry?
Believe in what you're doing. I'll just repeat it again. I'm a lady that believes in what I am doing, and I know what I am doing. I can do it, and I can do it right. I can do it in the Gambia right. I can do it above the Gambia, outside there, right? We have talents here, right? The only problem we have is, if you go to other countries, even somebody saying, wait, they will push that person until that come to a reality, all right? I think that's the only difference we have here, but they don't have talents more than us. They don't have, it's just a matter of value what you have. And I think it's high time Gambia started opening, well, it's happening. I would say thanks to those that are doing it, but we have to open our eyes more when it comes to that. We have talents here, right? That really, people that can really take Gambian music to high levels and outside there and break the wall. And I think I'm one of them, and you're gonna see it later on as the Sutra album comes out and the concerts will come out. You're gonna hear more of them, anyway. So many things on the pipeline coming, I promise.
Nanyening dar kula jama bida Mr. CEO kadi Africa. One day what we are going to call man tra nyama. Kami kuman unusual type. I mean coronavirus pandemic. muna ya motivate wala muna motivate sen mayara bake pour yela album woni ya bonne katambe ni Gambia music o mbagnin tembo men do sa ko ita stand still wol be ba nyamale amantara kata nyaaba ko mi anyanta kata nyame do you think this will not affect your state what will the next
I understood what you said in Mandinga. What can I respond in English? Can I respond in English? Yes, I understand you mentioned the coronavirus, why we released the album now and the stage we are. You know, in life, you have every situation, you see how best you can turn it around to your own advantage, right? And that's what we did with during the coronavirus thing, 9 months or 10 months that we were in lockdown. It gave us time to actually fine-tune and complete the album. We then chose today, or towards the end of October, to release it. Number one is coming towards the party season, the season where everybody sort of spends money. And you'll find that traditionally in the UK or in the world all over, when people are releasing albums, they release their album late September and in October, because it comes to the time that people start spending money on music and people start going out to enjoy themselves, and your music is played on the radio and on the TVs. What was the follow-up question? Was it about sales?
yeah.
Well, you know when you make music or when you release a CD or things like that, it's almost, I won't say you're throwing away money, but you don't expect to make that much money from the sale of the music. When you put out good music, what do? You put out good music and then you promote it, and then you then start making your money on live concerts basically. Now the aim with the Sutura album, and we haven't even, this is the beginning of the